What's up, guys? Welcome, everybody. All right, we are live. Appreciate the fill here, guys. We had a pretty nice fill going most of the day. Kind of stalled out there a little bit there towards the end. I don't know. We always get this little like. For me, it's like like lunchtime lag. For you on the East Coast, it's that like early afternoon to like mid afternoon. It kind of starts to slow down a little bit. And then it always picks back up in the afternoon. We get them done. So appreciate you getting these last few teams down, guys. Scott grabbing one on the left side. Got you, bud. And then here, let me put that in real quick. All right, I have got 3 left in this multiverse case. Somebody give me a letter, A, B, or C, on which one to take out. I'm going to keep the other 2 and remove one. I'll let you all pick which one we take out, A, B, C. Whichever one we take out, we'll put that in the live fill. That's over here on the left-hand side. Once we, if we're able to close the live fill, if we can do another round, we can do a fresh case for those. So I got a fresh case to jump into for the next round. 5, 7, and 9 on the left side. Robert Renaud. 3 on the left side. Five, 7, 9. Let's see. Dwayne grabbing 2 and 8. Just like that, down to 3 spots left. So for my new folks, maybe wonder what's going on there. I've got a couple of options here for these what we call live fills. They're to run after the break. I know it's a little hard to read that list. You don't need to know the names on the list. Just know that spots 4, 6, and 10 down here at the bottom. 4, 6, and 10 are still there on that left-hand side. So after the break, if anybody wants to keep running afterwards, I'm offering up these 2 just smaller breaks. They're each 10-spot random teams, so you get 3 random teams for each spot on the list. Over here on the left-hand side, it's $33. It's a 2-boxer. It's Bowman Platinum, which is a 2-auto box. So 2 autos from the 2021 Bowman Platinum, and then whichever one of these boxes we don't put in the stream, A, B, or C. Which one you guys want me to pull out and put into the live fill? We'll let you guys pick the 2 for the main break. But yeah, I've got 3 boxes. 2 of these go in the main break. The last one is in this live fill, and then again, if we fill the live fill and we fill a second round, we can crack a fresh case for that next one. B, forgot a letter. I got B. So B's coming out. B's gone. We'll put that over here with the Bowman Chrome. Like I said, that'll be the live fill. These 2 will go into the main break. On the right-hand side, I've got Bowman Draft as well. So these 2 are on the left side. Bowman Draft's on the right. Bowman Draft, it's sold out on Blowout. I looked at, I think Steel City had it at $810. So I've got it at $790. I'm $20 under Blowout, $79 per spot, 10-spot list. Again, each spot gets 3 randomly assigned teams. So if you guys want to keep cracking afterwards, that's another one we can offer up. So do me a favor, if you want to claim a spot on either live fill, don't just give me the spot number. Let me know which list it's for. If you want left side, right side, or you can say 2-box, 1-box. You can say platinum or draft or multiverse or draft. Just something to let me know which one you're claiming. And I will get that list updated. The big thing there is you do not need to send any payments until we actually verify that we could close it. So if you're looking at draft and you're like, man, nobody's moving on it, so I'm not going to bother, throw your name down. If it doesn't close, no harm, no foul. We tried. But a lot of times we get a few names down. Next thing you know, they start moving. So if you want to claim a spot, claim it, but don't send any payment until it looks like it's going to go. All right, that way I don't have to issue a refund if it doesn't fill. Let's see, shipping. I dropped everything off this morning from last week. So if you were in any of the breaks from last week, you should have gotten your tracking DM to you yesterday, maybe a few stragglers this morning, but everything should have gone out in the USPS or UPS today. 4, 6, and 10 on Platinum. That closes. All right, we are closed on round 1. So if you guys want to go ahead and send here real quick before we get started, it's probably a good time to do that. Do me a favor, just make sure that when you're sending this PayPal info that I have tagged at the bottom of the screen, it's the regular Venmo, the regular Cash App. If you use Zelle, the regular Zelle is fine too. But that PayPal is a different one than the breaks. Gold188@yahoo.com. That's one we can take a friends and family payment from. We want to make sure that all of those payments are coming in friends and family, please. Also, no notes. And if it makes you put something like on Venmo or Cash App, it won't let you move forward without putting something in the description. Just put an emoji, any emoji. And that goes for the main breaks as well. I got a few people that I actually need to message and ask them, hey, next time, do me a favor, just emojis only. We got our regular account was our Jet Breakers Venmo and the Jet Breakers Cash App were basically closed because of those payments coming in with the names. What happens is they see $100 come in with Red Sox at the bottom. It looks like we're bookies taking bets. So, and there's no appeal process. I mean, there is, but it's just you click appeal and it's like, all right, we reviewed it again. We're going to stick to it. Let's see. Bear with me here 1 second. I'm just going to paste this list. If you need to take a screenshot of that list that's up there right now for round 1, you can do so now. I'm going to pull that down here in just a second. We'll put a blank list up there for round 2. There we go. And I'm actually going to do that right now. All right, there's round 2 on the screen. And like I said, if we fill round 2 will be from a fresh case. But back to shipping, guys. So do me a favor. If I have not shipped you a package before, DM me your address just so I've got it. I may not respond right away. I'm not the best on responses, but we will have it when we need it. The schedule is I break every day, Monday through Friday, and then we take the weekend off. On Monday, my sorter comes in and sorts and packages everything from the previous week. Just does it all in one day. It's an all-day thing, but they knock it all out on Monday for the previous week. I'll take those packages home with me, and then while we're running and breaking on Tuesday, my wife helps me out. She prints my labels for me from home. So we'll DM you a picture of the tracking as it's printed on Tuesday. It'll come from my Facebook Messenger, but that'll come on Tuesday, and then we drop everything off on Wednesday. It's like 100 packages a week, so we just have to kind of assembly line it. But we pull everything from our DMs. So even if you use PayPal goods and services, still DM me your address. Just let me know if it's a good one. All right, good luck, guys. Here we go. Riley Green, Gunnar Henderson, Kiter Montero, Ray Wave, and Tristan Casas. I'm going to sleeve all of the Ray Wave, sepias, base refractors, all the unnumbered stuff after the break. We'll top load as we go, though. Mookie Betts, Gustavo Campero. Nice. K. Povich. Rookie auto, bonus ink. I like it. First box, second pack. Orioles, Douglas Brooks, Pedro Leon rookie, and Zach Neto sepia. That Campero, by the way, was a Ray Wave. Bonus auto right away. I like it. Also, guys, there is a paper spot in this one. So the only box that has any paper in it is that Bowman draft. But it is a big stack of paper. It's going to be a stack this tall. Probably have a bunch of top loaded out of that, just some of the better first Bowman chasers. All of that unnumbered base paper is being auctioned to the highest bidder. Current high bid, Terry threw down a $10 claim there during the fill. So went ahead and put Terry in the high bid at 10. So if you want to outbid him, just keep him in dollar increments, but just put your bid there in the chat. I'll update the list as we go through the break. When we get to the end, whoever has the highest bid at the end of the break takes all of the unnumbered base paper for that amount. The numbered base paper or like autoed base paper, that would all go to its team. It's just that unnumbered base, and it's just out of that draft box. William Contreras, Logan Driscoll, Pete Alonso refractor, Chris Sale, Seiya Suzuki sepia. Every other card in the break, sorts and chips. Nolan Arenado, Jackson Merrill, Nick Castellanos Prism refractor, Will Warren. Jack Akonowitz, Shota, Future Stars, J.P. Crawford, Ray Wave, Paul Skeens, and Royce Lewis sepia. I had an extra card. I think it might have come out. No, this one's got 4 too. Max Scherzer, Adley Rutschman, Ray Wave, Clayton Kershaw, and Ben Rice rookie. Tyler Fitzgerald, Edgardo Enriquez, Freddie Freeman, refractor, Corey Seager, and Grant Holmes, sepia. So we auto in the first blaster. Let's see if we can go back to back. I'm getting low on the blaster case. I think I'm down to like 10 or so left. Haven't hit anything crazy. No big chaser autos. No like reds. Carlos Correa, all etch, Chris Sale, Ray Wave, Pedro Leon, Samuel Aldegari. Francisco Alvarez, Justin Verlander, Daniel Schneemann, Ray Wave, Rafi Devers, and Matt McLean, sepia. Trey Turner, Ronald Blanco, refractor, Logan Driscoll on a light board. Nice one for the Rays. We'll take that. Zach DeZenzo and Lane Thomas, sepia. These are such pretty cards. Scott Dorman. Insert Game's been on point lately. They've had some good sets, man. Last few products have had a few good ones. I like those light boards. Isaiah Kiner-Falefa, rookie, Lawrence Butler, Prism Refractor, and Brendan Donovan. I saw the concept design for the Hidden Gems this year. They look good. Hidden Gems look filthy this year. They've got a little bit of like Sapphire Selections feel to them. Yu Darvish, Fortune 15 Tatis, Ray Wave, Mike Trout, Adam Klopfenstein, Ketel Marte, sepia. George Kirby, Ian Happ, Chris Sale, Ray Wave, and Aaron Nola. J.P. Crawford, Drew Romo, Bobby Witt, refractor, Max Muncy, Dustin Harris, sepia. So auto in the first one, light board in the second. Bowman Draft Mega coming up. We know we got 2 autos coming up in that platinum box. Draft Retail does not use paper. It's in that mega box format with the 2 mega packs and the 5 base packs. So we're just going to churn and burn the base packs. They're all base. They are all chrome. So we'll get a bunch of first Bowman chromes. We'll get a couple of lasers, 2 or 3 lasers. Hopefully on a good first. But those mega packs are what we're really looking for. Come on, guys. Let's act like we've done this before. All right. Run through them kind of fast. Nolan Schubart, Cash Mayfield, Matthew Mira, Ethan Conrad first, Jack Gurovich first laser, Thomas White, Jack Gurovich, George Lombard, J.D. Dix, Marcus Phillips, Braden Montgomery, Ethan Hedges, Jefferson Rojas, Zach Root first, Anthony Ianson first laser, Dax Kilby first chrome, Ryan Waldschmidt, Cade Kepley, Kalen Culpepper, Cooper Fleming, Ike Irish first, Cameron Maldonado, Riley Kelly, J.J. Weatherholt, Thomas White laser. We'll sleeve a bunch of these after the break. And then our mega packs. 2 of them coming. This is where we can get numbered. This is where we can get autos. Hopefully both. Brandon Compton, first mega. Sean Gamble, first mega. We'll take that one. Kevin McGonigal, prized prospects. Steele Hall, first mega. Nice. And Kason Cunningham, first mega. There we go. Got some good ones there. On top load the Gamble and the Hall. There's Sean Gamble. Gamble, the 23rd overall pick. Steele Hall, the 9th. So a couple of high draft pick megas. One more. Come on. Ryan Mitchell first. Murph Gray. Landon Viardek first. Trevor Cohen. And Jacob Morrison first. All right, no additional autos in that one. Now I got the Bowman Platinum. They call it a mega, but it's a 2-auto box. What up, Chase? Just a little bit. We just finished the Blasters and the Bowman Draft Mega. 1 auto from the Blasters. Cade Povich. Light board for the Rays. Roki. Couple of megas. Nothing too crazy, though. You're pretty much caught up. We closed round 1 of the live fill. Just like yesterday. Closed it like before we even started. And then once that one's full, it slows down, waiting for somebody to kick off too, and then it'll pick up. Yeah, she's been known to bring it. Nolan Arenado, Nick Maton, Eric Rivera, Buster Posey, and Ha-Seong Kim. Let's check and make sure it wasn't a refractor. Bobby Dalbeck, Spencer Torkelson, Kyle Harrison, Marco Luciano, Vlad. Remember, these are 2021 Platinum. I reviewed the checklist before we started writing these up. Dude, there's some good names in this checklist. Otani, Trout, Judge, Witt, Julio, Soto. Really, really good list. William Contreras, Jared Schuster. A lot of older ones, too, though. Matthew Allen. First auto is Eric Pena. That's going to the Royals. Base auto. Sixto Sanchez on the rookie. No number, so base auto. Eric Pena. Kansas City was Steve Mosca. Yeah, anytime you open like older product, like more than a few years old, these are 5 years old. So it's 5-year-old prospects. It's Bowman, so it's all prospects. Some of them pan out, and some of them don't. Well, like I said, this one was really had a bunch of vets on the checklist too. That's more what I'm looking for. Nice, Chase. I'll keep an eye out for him, bud. Yeah, did you put my name on him? Acuna, Andrew Vaughn, Mario Feliciano, Jose Salas, Matt Olson. If not, I'll just let them know to keep an eye. I'll tell them to let me know when they land either way. Here, left side. Chase kicking us off, spot 6. Jay Cronenworth, Simon Muzziotti, Daxton Fulton, Robert Hassel, Tyler Stevenson, rookie. Yeah, PA life's no joke. Jared Kelenic, Walker Bueller, Alexander Vargas, Maximo Acosta, Whit Merrifield. Keep him busy. Jetbreakers on it? Okay, perfect. If it went to Jetbreakers, they'll bring it back here to me. That's perfect. Joey Gallo, Adenso Reyes, Burl Carraway, Joe Adell, renowned rookies, Andres Jimenez. Alex Kirilloff, Drew Romo, James Beard. Keston Hiura, 18 out of 50. Bowman Platinum Gold for the Brew Crew. Brewers, Robert Renaud, Keston Hiura, Xander Bogaerts. Go Brew Crew. Typically get 2 or 3 numbered out of this. Gold is solid. Arihara, Tommy Henry, Ethan Hearn, Austin Hendrick, and Dylan Carlson, rookie. Look at the Aaron Hernandez auto. Dude, that's a cool auto, man. I'm a Gators fan. That's a cool auto. Juan Soto, Patrick Bailey, Ed Howard, George Springer, and Davy Garcia. I mean, I would like to have that auto in my PC. That's a cool card. I approve. It doesn't mean anything. It's a cool card. Sam Huff, Francisco Alvarez, Josh Mears, Bobby Dalbec, Meteoric, and Luis Garcia. Justin Verlander, Austin Cox, Solari, Ke'Bryan Hayes, renowned rookies, and Bryce Harper. Still got another auto and should be at least one more numbered. We pulled 3, but most of them have had 2. Nick Madrigal, Keston Hiura, Reed Detmers, Keston Kierstad, and Max Scherzer. Yadi Molina, Yasel Antuna, Justin Foscue, Meteoric, Ismael Mina, and Shohei Ohtani on a base. We have, it's the 4th one of those I pulled. We've graded the other 3. Who's got the Angels? David Nelson on that one. By the way, Rebecca, the grades came in just as I was about to go live. One of those did 10. I just had him do the 1. We left the other one raw. The other one would have 9'd. But I told him to go ahead and like RCR just the 10. Josh Bell, Beck Way, Bryson Stott, Sixto Sanchez, renowned rookies, Pete Alonso. Looked like that was a green, but guess not. Yohan Moncada, Austin Hendrick, Garrett Mitchell, Eric Rivera is the other auto. 2 Erics, Eric Pena and Eric Rivera. This one is Halos. Angels, David Nelson. Yu Darvish. Yeah, it's like less than $3 a team on average to add this box in. So I like the auto hunt. Francisco Lindor, Carson Tucker, Jordan Diaz, Bo Bichette, Steven Strasburg. I'm thinking one more numbered. Clark Schmidt. Jamari Baylor, Jack Kokonowitz, renowned rookie Sam Huff, Giancarlo Stanton. Kyle Lewis, Nick Lofton, Bryce Jarvis, Austin Martin, Platinum Etchings, and then Joey Votto. That's the first of those that I've seen. I'm going to sleeve and top load that. That might be like a case hit or a short print. I haven't seen one of these yet. This is about the, I don't know, probably the 7th or 8th box of these that I've opened up. I have not seen a Platinum's Etchings yet. Platinum Etchings. Austin Martin, that's going to Michael Dyer. He was a chaser in 21. 21 Bowman was his first Bowman, and he was the big name on it. He was the top chaser. As a twin, right? No. It was still Blue Jays. It was Blue Jays. I'm thinking of Alex Kirilloff. He was in that same set. Matt Chapman, Bobby Miller, P. Crow Armstrong, Garrett Mitchell, and Eloy Jimenez. I'm hearing these names like, where did they go? There's a bunch of those that we're pulling where until we open this box, I'm like, man, I forgot about that dude. Alaric Solari or Solier. That's one I hadn't heard in a while. All right, let's go Topps Chrome. Here we go. We pulled a nasty one out of Topps Chrome Jumbo yesterday. It's the first one of these I pulled. We pulled a Shohei Ohtani MVP buyback redemption. It wasn't the redemption. It was the actual, it was the card, but it was a 2024 Topps Chrome X-Fractor, which would have been worth like $40 on the buyback for 24, and they had it stamped with the MVP buyback, and it was numbered to 99. We looked up comps. The last sold on that was like $850 too. That was a solid hit. That was a solid hit. Said pull another one. We could. That was out of the Jumbo. This is Hobby, completely separate case. It's the same product though. It was Topps Chrome Jumbo that we pulled that from. Here's Hobby. Chase McDermott, Grant Holmes, all etch Mookie Betts, Masataka Yoshida. Should have one auto in this box. Suarez, Kodai Senga, Prism Refractor, Daniel Schneemann Base Refractor, and Garrett Crochet. Greg Jones, Christian Mena, Fernando Tatis Power Players, and Mike Trout. Tanner Bybee, Miguel Andujar, Manny Machado Refractor, Zach Gallen. Michael McGreevy, Adrian Del Castillo, Shohei Ohtani 35th, Kyle Tucker. Justin Verlander, Ke'Bryan Hayes, Ryan Bliss Refractor, and Christian Yelich. Rookie. Prism, Mason Wynn, Corey Seager, Fortune 15, and Harrison Bader. Ian Happ, Ty Madden, Dylan Cruz, rookie insert, Kyle Schwarber. Come on, man. Come on. Drew Romo, Brandon Nimmo, Michael King Refractor, Brian Reynolds. Kerry Carpenter, Kumar Rocker, Jason Dominguez, Future Stars, Randy Arozarena. Autos on the other side. Reese Hines, Kevin Alcantara, Dylan Dingler Refractor, and Freddie Peralta. Joey Bart, Sagano Prism Refractor, Bryce Harper 35th, Shohei Ohtani on a base. We'll sleeve up that base card. One of those buybacks. Bilal, Iriarte to 199. That's 85 out of 199 for the White Sox. That's Rebecca. Future Stars, Jackson Churio, and Reese Hoskins. We'll take the dual-armed rookie. Oh, no, I'm thinking of Cincy. Bradley Blaylock, Cade Povich rookie, JT Realmuto Refractor, and Shane Bieber. Yamamoto, Zach Nato, Aaron Judge, Power Players, and Ryan McMahon. Judge base. So both of the bases in this one. Lars Nootbaar, Brady Basso Refractor, and Mike Tauchman. The MVP cutoff was January 31st, but I bet you it chewed up the pop counts on these. Baroa, Prism Refractor, Rhett Lauder, Future Stars, Tyler Soderstrom, and Tyler Stevenson base. Still haven't pulled the auto yet. Down to 3 packs to go. Miguel Vargas. Power Players. Brooks Lee is 93 out of 99. Rookie for the Twins. Twins was Rebecca. Brooks Lee, green Power Players. Luis Angel Acuna, base Power Players, and Emmanuel Clase. There's Lee. Come on. Come on. Trevor Story, Nick York, Jeremy Pena, and J-Ram, Refractor. Do we have a hot pack? I hope we got a hot pack. We either have a hot pack or we got shorted. Come on. Come on, I see color. Looks like purple speckle, common for autos. Zebby Matthews, Seth Lugo. All etch, Shohei Ohtani. The auto is a Padre. Brandon Lockridge, 133 out of 299. So we get the auto on some color for the rookie. Slam Diego, Austin Nelson with the Pods. 4 on the left. I see you, Robert. Robert claiming over on the tube. 4, left-hand side. There we go. 2 down in round 2. Again, that's a fresh case for round 2. All right, let's do... Here, we slide these over here. And let's go chrome. Still at 10 on the base paper from the bid in the chat. Sorry, not the chat, but in the fill. There we go. Bowman Chrome. We are working out of a fresh case. I think this is like the 2nd or 3rd out of the fresh case. So we got a renewed shot at a snack pack. We got a snack pack in our last case. I have not gotten many garbage pails. I've pulled 1 garbage pail and 1 garbage pail auto since Bowman Chrome's released. And it is not for lack of trying. That's out of a whole lot of boxes. Have not got our fair share of garbage pails, but we have gotten a bunch of snack packs and pearl packs. So let's see if we can even them up a little bit. Put one in the GPK column in this box. Trey Turner, Christian Yelich, Shohei Ohtani, Kevin Alvarez first. We'll take that one. Kendry Martinez first. Dejin Macarez first. Harold Rivas first. Adios Bryce Eldridge. Nathan Church first Bowman on the mini diamond. Ooh, that's red. It's a first. First Bowman, red. Zach Cole, that ain't bad, Strohs. Rebecca's going to take that one. 5 out of 5. Red Wave, Zach Cole, first Bowman. That ain't bad at all. Nice. We'll take that. 11 on the paper. 5 and 10 on the left to Rebecca. Taking that and running with it. That's awesome. Rebecca PC's some Strohs. She's happy on that one. I'll top load that church too. That's a solid red. Yeah, that is a negatory. She came off of one. She's trying to restart it, get it back going. No, she did go on a heater. I think she'll agree to that. It was a heater there for a minute, but it has slowed down. I think she's trying to revamp. Nick Kurtz, base rookie. Alex Bregman, Tarek Skubal, Max Muncy, Christopher Suero, Jose Anderson first, Marco Dingus first, Bubba Chandler, Adios, Mookie Betts, and then Andrew Salas. First Bowman Shimmer. We'll take that one. Salas. I'm going to sleeve that Kurtz after. Roki. Cade Horton. Jake Mangum. Heinz Brito first. J.J. Weatherholt. Arjun Namala, Devin Fitzgerald first. No reason. Backwards for nothing. Melt Masters, Cags. Max Volume, Bazana, and red rookie, Shane Smith. Like to get lukewarm. So just take the ice cubes out of the pool. Kumar Rocker. Chandler Simpson, red rookie. Juniker Caceres. Jacob Christian first. Raymer Medina. Wilfrey De La Cruz first. Another backwards Melt Masters. This one's Max Clark. Meteoric Rise, Matt Shaw. Junior Caminero, 95 out of 299 for the Rays. And Nieves Izaguirre, first Bowman, Pulsar to 399 for the Phils. Phillies, Joe. And then the Rays, Scott Dorman. We had expressions for that when I was in Tennessee. I can't repeat any of them on the stream now. Every variation I know is too vulgar. maybe for St. Patty's Day. Come back around. So we're doing that again next year. Those that missed it, I threw down. I ended up finishing the 5th of Jameson on screen during the break for St. Patrick's Day. If you have a chance to go back to March 17th in the archives, it's worth a watch, especially towards the end. Zach Nato, Blake Snell, Hayden Birdsong, Cale Fountain, Cam Schlittler first chrome, Elian Pena first chrome, Diego Tornes first. It came to the league. James Wood, rookie. Pulsar, Juan Soto, 226 out of 399, and it's going to be a base auto. Justice Bigby, first Bowman base auto going to the Tigres. Joe. Justice Bigby, first base auto. I got a few up here to top load real quick. Juan Soto to 399 for the Mets. Rebecca. We're going to hit that Wood. The Pena. And the Cam. Cam first chrome. Pena first chrome. And then James Wood. It came to the league. Rookie insert. All right. Auto 2. Ezekiel Tovar. Ketel Marte. Jazz Chisholm. George Lombard. Jordan Sanchez. RJ Schreck. And Nieves Izaguirre. It came to the league. Leo DeVries. Drake Baldwin, rookie. Auto is going to be a blue reptilian. Should be to 150. First Bowman, Christopher Acosta. First Bowman, 14 out of 150. Brew Crew, Robert Renaud. First Bowman auto on some color. All right. Last but not least, before the repacks, we got the last of the wax. Bowman draft. Remember, all the base paper is being auctioned off to the highest bidder. Somebody claimed 11 a minute ago, and I forgot to update it. Mickey claimed 11. Mickey knows all too well about the he's like, man, you get to talking about that stream, and I start missing your comments. Mickey, who tried to claim paper about 8 times during that St. Patrick's Day stream. Dude, I don't think I could read the chat towards the end there. Yeah, I had to Uber home. Passed out first. Wife called the cops. Had to come by and do a wellness check. Dude, I'll be honest. I have not gone back and watched it all the way through. I kind of don't want to. I watched the very end just to make sure that it wasn't like, okay, I need to put up a post to address this. I gotta say, man, I was pretty impressed with my ability to keep it together enough to get everything done. Cards were in good shape. Desk was a little messy the next morning, but nothing I couldn't figure out. A bottle will do that. Yeah, we cracked the 5th during the mini, and we finished it before the end of the stream. All right, base paper, I am just going to skim these guys. It's all going to the same place. I'm going to keep an eye out for the top few chasers. We'll top load those. I got a top 5 I'm looking for. Tyler Bremner's one of those. We'll pull him out, top load. Griffin Hugas, first Bowman auto to $4.99. That's a refractor. Going to the Mariners. Who's got Mariners? Joe. First Bowman refractor auto. It looks like an undercover boss. Looks like a disguise. Riley Kelly first. J.J. Weatherholt. Cade Crossland. Luke Dickerson. Aaron Watson. Franklin Arias. Caden Bodine first. Axis JoJo Parker. Charles Davalon first refractor. And Slade Caldwell refractor. They were good though, right? Once you started closing, that left eye leveled out. I hope you're playing, but I do that, so you might I might have told y'all I was doing that. 7, 8, 9. Got you, Steve. Left hand side. They were perfect. Better than usual. You should do that more often. The last Vanderbilt game I went to when I was in Nashville was Vanderbilt, Florida. Go Gators. Went to watch my Gators at Vandy. And put down a 5th before the game, like in the tailgate, a 5th and a few beers. And about halftime, I remember it hit me. And, like, I was having to watch with one eye closed because I couldn't make out the field. I was not able to keep everything down that night. My friend tried to make me evacuate. I wanted to go back to my seats. He's like, dude, we can never go back there again. You puked on the back of the lady in front of you. We can't go back. We can never go back. That's what he told me. Good friend. Another one coming up with some color. Here we go. Is it an auto? No auto. Ben Jacobs. 90 out of 150. Tigers. First Bowman. There's 2 straight pitchers with the rec specs. Anthony Ianson first. Elian Pena, Cameron Millar first, Connor Griffin, Kevin McGonigal, Michael Lombardi, Travis Bazana, Dean Curley, light blue, Grant Richardson first refractor, Riley Quick first refractor. Three on the left. Foolproof trick of the trade. That's right, man. It got me through about a quarter. Kurt, I got you in spot 3. I got 2 spots left in round 2. Remember, round 2 is a fresh case of multiverse. Come on, come on. Liam Doyle first. Peter Casal. Max Williams first. Andrew Salas. Kyle Lodi's first. Mike Sirota. Dean Curley. Prize Prospects. Connor Griffin. Gage Wood. First refractor. Shitaro Mori refractor. I'm going to top load the Gage Wood. Oh, hang on. I had a couple claims there. Let me go to the tape. See what came in first. Funniest thing was my 21-year-old son was sipping lattes on the porch that night. It was like, Dad, you may want to tell Jeremy to close an eye. It literally is your left eye shut. Not the first rodeo. That's really funny. That's pretty funny. All right, hang on. Let me see what got in here first. All right, I got, after Kurt's, I got Rebecca's 1, and then Robert, your 1 and 2 claims. So Rebecca got that 1 in there first. So I'm going to put Rebecca in 1. Robert Renaud, you got spot number 2, and that closes. If you're good with just taking the 2 spot there, bud. So I will put up a fresh one for round 3. If anybody wants to kick 3 off, we can do as many of these as you guys want. I got enough to run through a solid case or so. We'll run out of time before I run out of wax. All right, same deal, guys. Let me just copy and paste this list. If you need a screenshot of it, grab it now because I want to pull this down in just a minute. There it goes. There's round 3. All right, back in. Yeah, if you guys want to go ahead and send over for round 2, you can. Just do me a favor, make sure they're all coming in as friends and family payments. So regular Venmo, regular Cash App, regular Zelle, those are all fine. But if it's coming PayPal, just make sure you use that gold188@yahoo.com. I've got it pinned at the bottom of the chat. So numbered paper goes with its team. That is Cam Caminiti going to the Braves. 344 out of 499. Mark Bennett. JoJo Parker, first chrome. Aiden West. Devin Taylor, Enrique Bradfield, Josue Briseño, Malachi Witherspoon, Jared Thomas, Axis, Arjun Namala, Franklin Arias, refractor, and Anthony Ianson, first refractor. Numbered with its team. Looking for auto 2. High bid on the paper is at 11. There's Kate Anderson on the paper. Colin Yeaman, first, X-Fractor. Just leave that up. Dominic Fritton, Travis Sakura, Briggs McKenzie, Joshua Kuroda, Grauer, Coaching Shen, Dominic Reed, Rock Riggio, Jesus Made, Axis, Michael Lombardi, first refractor, Peter Casal, first refractor. Maybe we got this place in town that does Hawaiian food. One of the guys here has been trying to get me to go check this place out for a while. I mean to, but I'm never around that area. And then evidently they got a food truck, and they're here. They were here today. He went and got it. I was looking at the food. I'm like, dude, that looks pretty good. It was time for me to go eat too. He's like, they're here one day a month. I'm like, all right. Went and checked it out. Dude, it was pretty good. Pretty good. Hadn't had a good food truck meal in a minute. Steele Hall. Bunch of other notables. I'm just going to top load the top 5. Mitch Voigt. First Bowman, Marcus Phillips, Matthew Mira, Ethan Conrad first. Ty Harvey, Gabe Davis, Josh Hammond, Matthew Fisher. Axis, Zaire Hope, refractor, Hagen Smith, and Jamie Arnold, refractor. First Bowman, A's. Hawaiian in Oregon sounds sketchy. I've never had Hawaiian in Hawaii. Hawaii's one of the, it's one of not many states that I have not been to, but I have not been to Hawaii yet. We were talking about that the other day. Me and my wife were talking about maybe trying to figure a way to get out that way. Let's go over here. Hankering for some hibachi. That doesn't sound bad. Last time I tried to take my kids to hibachi, just when you get there, the first thing they do is they throw the oil on there and just crank up the fire. Big flame. And one of the youngest, 5 probably at the time, 4 or 5, just tucked tail and ran. Had to get out of there. We haven't been back since then. I think they're ready for it now. We got to try that again. JoJo Parker. Ryan Weidman, first auto. Padres. That is Austin Nelson, base auto. Tyler Bremner, first chrome. We'll top load that one for the Angels. Michael Salina, Johnny Slowinski, Cooper Pratt, Ethan Petrie, Nate George, Dean Livingston, prize prospects Liam Doyle, refractors Tanner Franklin, and Christian Fauch first. The thing I miss is there's not. I have yet to find good Mexican food up here. There's good like Mexican like truck food, but like a good Mexican restaurant. We don't have one here. I can't find one. We have swung and missed on a few. Parker. Mexican Virginia and was an issue. we had good Mexican in Nashville, in Tennessee, Murfreesboro. All right, numbered paper goes with its team. I got some gold, should be to 50. Dante Nori, 40 out of 50 for the Phils. And that's hiding. Riley Quick, 007 out of 125. The Bond on the Aqua Reptilian Twins. That was Rebecca with the Riley Quick. Jacob Morrison, Dante Nori, Ben Jacobs, Sammy Stafura, Joseph Zierwa first, Tyson Lewis, Max Bellew, prize prospects J.J. Weatherholt, refractors Kevin McGonigal, and Liam Doyle, first refractor. So Liam Doyle, one of the better pitchers, 5th overall pick. We'll take that for the Cardinals. Brett Walter. Getting the refractor. And then we top load these. Riley Quick was the 36th overall, first round. That's true. Texas has got some good ones. San Diego, obviously, it's right there. They had some really, really good restaurants in San Diego. It's kind of expensive, though, for Mexican. Crawfish time? I've never had crawfish. I would like to try crawfish, but I've never had it. I didn't know that I liked seafood until I was 18. My parents don't like seafood, so we never ate seafood growing up. Eli Willits, first paper. And we lived in places that had good seafood. I lived in Jacksonville. I lived in Virginia Beach. We had good fresh seafood. Never ate it. Didn't know I liked it. Got out to California on a rugby trip. We went to, is it Pier 49 or Wharf 49? Probably Wharf 49. They had some famous restaurant there we went to that was really, really good. And I went nuts. I'm like, man, I like all of this. This is so good. Nolan Sailors, Brody Breck, Josh Owens, Kalen Culpepper, Cameron Nelson, Kyson Witherspoon, Connor Essenberg, die cut for the Pirates, Seth Hernandez. There we go. Brady Ebel, first refractor, and Tommy White, refractor. I'm going to top load Ebel. Yeah, had no clue. Yeah, and like now, I don't eat a ton of seafood, but I like a good seafood every now and then. The only thing I can't do is I think I'm allergic. I must be allergic. I get like sick and throw up every time I eat like clams. I've never had oysters. I've noticed I don't even want to try oysters. But any kind of like mussel, squid, calamari, done. I am yakking. I like it too. I like the taste, but give me about an hour. it's it's rough. There's Ebel, Dickerson, AJ Russell, James Tibbs, Mitch Voigt first, Tommy Troy, Cody Bowker, Leo DeVries, Jake Monroe first, Price Prospects, George Lombard. Refractors are Travis Bazana and Max Williams, first refractor. Top load Williams. Have Lindsay had crawfish? Got to be from Louisiana, Texas though. Yeah, I do think I would probably I like shrimp, I like lobster, I like crab. I think I might have a mild allergy to those things as well. Every once in a while, if I go to really eat a bunch of crab legs, not every time, but sometimes I'll walk out of there with like itching lips. I'm like, man, one of these days that's probably how I'm gonna go. Throat's gonna just. I make sure that who I'm with knows that it's possible. Keep an eye out. Worth the risk though. Hasn't stopped me yet. Yeah, is this auto? I think it is. Let's sweat it. Sweat that auto. Should be the last auto in this one. Patrick Forbes, Gavin Turley, Xavier Nyans first, Caleb Wing, Theo Gillen, Tyron Lorenzo, Dean Moss, Seth Hernandez insert, draft insert, Refractors, Aaron Watson, Andrew Salas, and the base auto, Nick Becker. Mariners, Seattle first Bowman. That one's going to Joe. Crawfish and an epi. That's right. I love jambalaya and gumbo. I've had those like in Louisiana too. In New Orleans. Fantastic. Yeah, when I go to New Orleans, it is jambalaya and po' boys. I'm good. That's all I need. I still got 2 multiverse, so hang tight. I don't go nowhere just yet. Missing anybody on this one? I think we are. We're missing Seth. All right, Seth Hernandez coming up. Come on, where you at, Seth? Are we not going to get it? He's in there somewhere, and I just missed him. I'm going to go through and find him. Here, let's sweat the auto again. Should be a green grass auto, one of my favorites. Cooper Fleming, Jefferson Rojas, Zach Root first, J.D. Dix, Seth Hernandez on a chrome, Pico Cone, Jordan Yost first, Kason Cunningham, draft insert, Nick Becker first refractor, Adonis Guzman first refractor, and the green grass first Bowman, not auto, Josh Owens. Oh, sorry. Last one was the last auto. We knew that. My bad. I lost count. To 99. Josh Owens, 40 out of 99. Green grass for the Rangers. Mickey Welcher. Yeah, that Nick Becker was the last auto. Rebecca says make phenomenal gumbo. I need to try it. I need to try making gumbo. I'm the only one who's going to eat it, so if we're going to make it, I'm going to have to make it. Yeah, I'm gonna give that a shot. I'm willing to bet one of my children. I'll judge. Let's see. There's all the base paper. I'm guessing there's a Seth Hernandez in there that I just missed. If there's not, it's the first draft box I would have seen this entire time that doesn't have one. But I try to keep an eye out for my top 5. Tyler Bremner, Cade Anderson, JoJo Parker, Eli Willett. Seth Hernandez is in there. I probably just missed him, but I will look again. If he's in there, I'll top load him. If not, then you got 4. But high bid is currently at $11 on the base paper, so I'm going to make last call for that in just a minute. We're going to crack these 2 multiverse first, and then we'll make last call on base paper. But high bid is currently $11. All right, first multiverse. Here we go. We pulled a Barry Bonds auto out of this case early on. Let's see if that's the big one in here, or if we got something big here at the end. Gonna take it out. Come on. All right, I got a PSA 10, and it is Gavin Williams, rookie auto, Guardians, Cleveland. That is Brian Benjamin on a PSA 10, rookie auto, purple speckle refractor, 110 out of 299. So Gavin Williams on a dime. And then last one up. Guys, make sure if you haven't done so already, look down there at the bottom of the screen. If you, especially for my new folks, if you text the word baseball to this number at the bottom, 833-448-0185, I send out a text message about 15 minutes before every break that I post, just letting you guys know exactly what's about to drop that day. It's the only thing I use the text for. I don't send it out for anything else. Just let you know what's going on with the breaks. So I'll text that out about 15 minutes beforehand, just showing you guys, hey, here's what I'm about to post. Here's the description, the box breakdown, the picture, all of the individual team prices, and the exact time that I'm going to post the break. So if the time says 11:45 a.m. Eastern, then at 11:44 a.m. Eastern, I am on my phone ready to hit the button. The moment the time hits, I hit post. So you know the exact moment I'm going to post the break. If you want to get those notifications, just text the word baseball to that number at the bottom. That'll opt you in, and you can opt out anytime. All right. I like the player. I don't know what the card is, but I like the player. Let's see. Dwayne on the wood. The lumber parallel. Nick Kurtz rookie debut to 25. Let's go. 15 of 25. Big Amish Nick Kurtz printed on the lumber slice. Those are such cool cards. So rookie debut out of 25, Topps Chrome update. Almost hit the jersey. One off the jersey number. 15 of 25. Big Amish Nick Kurtz. Nice card. All right. Here is the recap, guys. We'll make last call on the base paper. The base paper, again, it's that whole stack. It's headlined with Eli Willis, JoJo Parker, Cade Anderson, and Tyler Bremner for my top 5. High bids at $11. If you want to bid, throw that bid down now. Don't try to snipe it. There's like a 7 to 10 second delay, and sometimes you're watching delayed even further. So don't try to snipe it. Just claim the bid if you want to bid. We'll make last call here in just a second, though. Seth Hernandez, first Chrome. Josh Owens, Greengrass to 99. Max Williams, first refractor. Brady Ebel, first refractor. Dante Nori to 50, gold paper. Riley Quick to 125, Aqua Reptilian. Liam Doyle, first refractor. Tyler Bremner, first. Jamie Arnold, first refractor. Cam Caminetti, paper to 499. JoJo Parker, first Chrome. Gage Wood, first refractor. Ben Jacobs, first blue to 150. It came to the league, James Wood. Alien Pena, first Chrome. Cam Schlittler, first Chrome. Oops. Juan Soto to 399. Junior Caminero to 299. Nieves Izaguirre to 399. Andrew Salas, first Chrome Shimmer. Kevin Alvarez, first Chrome. Nathan Church, first Mini Diamond. Power Players, Brooks Lee to 99. Jairo Iriarte to 199. Rookie Platinum Etchings, Austin Martin. Keston Hira to 50. Bowman Platinum Gold. Steel Hall and Sean Gamble, first Megas. Roki Sasaki, base rookie. Logan Driscoll on the light board. Zach Cole, red wave to 5. We also had Nick Becker first auto, Ryan Weidman first auto, Griffin Hugas first refractor auto to 499, Christopher Acosta first reptilian blue auto, Justice Bigby first auto, Brandon Lockridge rookie auto, purple speckle to 299, Eric Rivera Bowman Platinum auto, Eric Pena Bowman Platinum auto, Cade Povich rookie auto as a bonus, Nick Kurtz lumber to 25 rookie debut out of Topps Chrome update. And then Gavin Williams, PSA 10, 24 Topps Chrome rookie, purple speckle to $2.99. All right, and that is it for the break. Last call on the base paper. Again, that's what you're bidding on. High bid takes it. Current bid's $11 for Mickey. Headlined by Parker Willits, Anderson, and Bremner. And dude, I bet there's a look at that. I cut right to it. I just missed it. There's Seth Hernandez. Was begging to come out. All right, we did hit all 5. I was going to say that would have been the first time we didn't hit all 5 since the product released. All right, those were my top 5. I had 2 hitters, Parker Willits, and 3 pitchers, Hernandez, Anderson, and Bremner. All right, going once, going twice. So, Mickey, yours, bud. If it comes in after this, guys, sorry, I cannot take it. Like I said, there's a little bit of a delay there, so if you try to claim in that delay window, sorry about that. Can't really go back on it once I say sold, though. All right, Mickey, shoot 11 over after, and I'll send this into your stack, bud. All right, guys. The live fill. There's round 1. I got 1 box left in this case, so let me see. Bear with me here just a second. I'm going to come out of the chat for just a minute. Let me pull up the payment sites, check off these payments. If you haven't done so already, go ahead and send over. If you want to send over for 1 and 2, I'm going to check them both off right now. Let's see. I got to do Venmo on my phone. I don't know why the site's all squirrely. All right, what do we got? Chase, I got you for 1. Robert Bryant, Robert Renaud, got you each for 1. Steve Mosca, I've got you for 3. Robert Renaud, I got you for 3 more. And then Kurt, I got you for 1. Mickey, got your paper. Thank you, sir. Let's see, Dwayne, I got you for a pair. And then Mickey, I got you for 1. Scott Dorman for 1. Okay, Rebecca, I got you for 3 and then 2 and then 1. There's the 3, 1, 2, 3, and then 2 and 1. Got them. And guys, that is it. We're all paid up. Appreciate it. Thank you as always for staying on top of that for me. Let me get my random set up here. Just do some copy paste. Okay, there's one. And there is two. Perfect. All right, let me just get my chats put back together. All right, guys. Here, let's get started on the first one. I'm gonna pull this on screen. Oops. Here, probably need to do. Let's do the teams first. There we go. All right, Scott Dorman. I know this is small, guys. I will make this bigger in just a minute. Let me get the teams randomized first. Scott Dorman, I got you in spot number 1. Dwayne is in 2. Mickey Welcher's in 3. Rebecca's in 4. Robert Renaud in 5. Rebecca's in 6. Robert Renaud in 7. Dwayne is in 8. Robert Renaud in 9. Rebecca in spot number 10. That's my 1 through 10 list. Again, this is for round 1. '26 Multiverse Series 2 Baseball and 21 Bowman Platinum 2-box triple random. This is live fill number 1 for today, 4/8. We got 30 teams on the list, Diamondbacks down to the Nationals, 5 times on that randomizer. As always, guys, we never bother with the dice roll. We always spin it 5 times. Once that list has been randomized, that 5th and final time, that's the one that we're going to stick with. After the teams have been randomized 5 times, I'm going to copy and paste that randomized list. I'm going to drop it next to your all's names, and then I'm going to move the columns over so that if you're in spot 4, you're going to get all the 4s, 4, 14, and 24. 5 gets the 5s, 5, 15, and 25, so on and so forth. I'll give you a quick trade window right after to buy, sell, and trade teams. Once it looks like that chat's died down, we're going to go ahead and start the break. So best of luck. 5 spins. Here we go. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. I got the Yankees down to the Rockies. Copying. And pasting. Take 11 through 30. Just going to move them up here. 21 through 30. There. Now we can zoom. All right, so Scott Dorman, I've got you with the Yankees, the Brewers, and the Giants. Dwayne with the Padres, Pirates, and Royals. Mickey Welcher, Braves, Braves, Jays, and Diamondbacks. Rebecca with the Rays, Red Sox, and Cardinals. Robert Renaud, Tigers, Twins, and A's. Rebecca with the Nats, Dodgers, and Angels. Nice set. Robert Renaud with the Phillies, Cubs, and Astros. Dwayne with the White Sox, Marlins, and Guardians. Robert Renaud, Mets, Rangers, O's. Rebecca with the Mariners, Reds, and the Rockies. If there's any trades, now's the time. Just clear these out. Need a big Otani. Pull another big Braves. I like them. Call them. Astros for Red Sox being offered. Astros, Red Sox. There's the Astros. There's the Red Sox. By the way, I do have some RCR results. If anybody is, if anybody's on here and wants me to just let them know. Rebecca, I know I told you had the one Ohtani. I just did the one. I know you knew about that one. I also have that blue Mookie Betts. And then Robert, they got the bonds done. Let me know if you want to know the grade, if you want me to message. The Thomas, they're slabbing that one. It was an 8.5, and they said it was the back. The back was pretty rough, and I remember that from those products. The back surface, they tried to wipe it down. Sometimes they're able to wipe those clean, but. Yeah, the back was a little bit rougher on that one. So it was an 8.5. Mookie was a 9. Yeah, the Mookie was... Here, let me pull it down here real quick. Hold on. That was the Mookie. There's the Ohtani. Like I said, I just had him do the one. So I had 2 for you on that one. And then... They're currently slabbing the what was it? The Frank Thomas. Red Sox for Stros. You do want to know on the bonds. Okay. Here, let me switch this up real quick. Red Sox, Astros. Last call, guys. Yeah, that was the bonds, man. It ended up having is a 10 on the auto, but it was an 8.5 on the card. I didn't ask them anything when they came in. They just came in and dropped off the stack. Let me see what the thing says. No note. I'm gonna have to ask them. I'm gonna have to ask them why there's no note in there. That's usually they put a note here. Yeah, I'll have to ask him on that one. But yeah, I'll see if I can figure out what it was. If it was like a, is it like a a rough corner somewhere? Is it surface? It looks pretty good. Just glancing it over, I don't see like any busted corners or. Yeah, I was a little surprised on that one. Just in cash out. Oh, cool. Appreciate it. And then I think the only other one I had was Mark Leffler. If you're in here, bud, let me know. If not, I'll send him a DM. All right, guys. Let's get started. Let me print this list real quick. All right. Here we go, guys. Good luck. Save that one. Dude, the plastic on these platinums is thick. It doesn't stretch. You know what? Let's do this. Let's churn and burn. We'll go through these a little quicker. Do this like case break style. There we go. That's probably a little easier. Yeah, that Hawaiian food was good. I don't think I've had Hawaiian. I mean, I'm sure I have, but I've never gone to like a Hawaiian restaurant. They had like a sauce bar set up outside the truck. Put a few different ones on there. Pretty good. The habanero teriyaki was solid. I tried to get us some definitive yesterday on the EQL. Was unable. I haven't gotten an EQL drop yet. Since I've started trying to get them, like everybody that I know that's also trying to get them, I haven't seen any of them get any. Like, it's a myth. All right, here we go. It's going to make this a little easier. Should have 2 autos in this stack. William Contreras, Francisco Alvarez, Josh Mears, Andrew Vaughn, Ronaldo rookies, Luis Garcia, Bobby Dalbec, Patrick Bailey, Ed Howard, George Springer, Davey Garcia, Mike Trout, Ezekiel Duran, Jake Eater, Clark Schmidt, renowned rookies, J.D. Martinez, Charlie Blackmon, Chris Sale, Gilberto Jimenez, Dylan Dingler, Lewin Diaz, Mookie Betts, Daniel Cabrera, Carmen Mlodzinski. First auto, Yolber Sanchez. That one's numbered 63 out of 199, going to the White Sox. That is Dwayne in the 8. Yolber Sanchez to 199. Paul Goldschmidt, Jazz Chisholm rookie, Mason Martin, Freddie Valdez, Tristan Casas, Keibert Ruiz, Ian Anderson, Desan Brown, Omar Estevez, Trevor Story, Garrett Cole, Austin Meadows, Nick Gonzalez, Austin Martin, Luis Garcia, renowned rookies. Chisholm a refractor? It looks like a refractor. I don't see refractor printed on it, though. Top load Chisholm, just in case. Oh, sorry. Didn't focus. Yes, this is round 1, Steve. 2's up next. There's Sanchez, Geraldo Perdomo, Nolan Arenado, Tommy Henry, Ethan Hearn. Next auto, Alfonso Rivas. Cubbies, Robert Renaud. Dylan Carlson, rookie. Justin Verlander, Drew Romo, James Beard, Wander Franco. First one we've seen of him. Xander Bogaerts, Juan Soto, Sam Huff, Robert Hassel, Emerson Hancock, Gleyber Torres, Orihara, Cade Cavalli, JT Ginn, renowned rookies, Alec Bohm. So again, Cubbies with the Alfonso Rivas auto, Robert Renaud in the 7 getting that one. So Chicago and Chicago. Both sides of the Windy City getting autos in this one. Waiting on, haven't got a numbered parallel yet. Tristan McKenzie, Alex Kirilloff, Clayton Beater, Cole Wilcox, Ryan Mountcastle, Blake Snell, Jacob deGrom, Christian Yelich, Isaiah Green, Jordan Westberg, Evan White, rookie, Shane Bieber, Tyler Callahan, George Kirby, Nick Gonzalez, Cabrian Hayes, rookie. Javier Baez, Christopher Morel, Asa Lacy, Nolan Arenado's to 299. 246 out of 299 for the Cardinals. That is Rebecca in the 4. Aaron Judge base. Arenado. And then last stack. Manny Machado, Jordan Walker, Yellow Cespedes Meteoric, Rafi Devers, Alec Boehm rookie, Eduardo Garcia, Ismael Mina, Freddie Freeman, Anthony Rizzo, Josh Donaldson, CJ Van Eyck, Kevin Alcantara, Jason Dominguez, Jordan Alvarez, Jorge Soler, Tanner Burns, Casey Martin, Bobby Miller's to 299. That's 149 out of 299 for the Dodgers. Christian Pache, base rookie there at the end. Dodgers, Rebecca in the 6. So Rebecca taking both of the numbered parallels. And then our multiverse. This one's a little heavy. It's either a rare slab or it's got a bonus. Last box of the case. Round 2, we're cracking a fresh one. And then that's round 3 on the screen if anybody wants to kick off round 3. All it takes is a little movement and they start going. All right, this one definitely feels heavy. It's a rare slab and a bonus. That's what it is. That'll do it. That'll fatten it up. Okay, I'm thinking the back might be the bonus. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Let's just take them both out. Here we go. So Connor Griffin, first refractor. There we go. And the Pirates getting both of them. Tamar Johnson, Bowman's best auto. It is a gem. It's a 10-10. Griffin on a refractor. First Bowman refractor. Pirates. Who had the Pirates? Pirates were Dwayne in the 2. Connor Griffin, first refractor. And then Tamar Johnson is a 22 Bowman's best. Rare edition 1010s. If you guys hadn't seen these are the rare edition slabs. They are hands down the nicest slabs on the market. They use a polycarbonate shell with Gorilla Glass on both sides. It's the same glass that's on your iPhone. It feels like you're holding an iPhone in your hand. It's got that cold glass feel to it. Really, really nice slabs. So double 10. Like I said, I think that's the bonus. And then the Connor, the featured. But Pirates taking both of those. So recap, guys, one more time. We had Ke'Bryan Hayes. We had Jazz Chisholm rookies. Bobby Miller was to 299. Nolan Arenado was to 299. Alfonso Rivas, base auto, and a Yolber Sanchez to 199 auto. And then 2 Pirates coming out of the multiverse. Tamar Johnson on a RE 1010, 22 Bowman's best auto, best of 22 auto. And then Connor Griffin, first Bowman refractor. Of course, everything Griffin right now is red hot. All right, that's one. One is done. All right. Let me grab some cases. I think I've got 2. Okay, let's go left, right. Somebody tell me if you want left case or right. There's the left, here's the right. These were the 2 cases not chosen last time I asked for. I gave you guys 3 last time. Y'all picked 1. These were the other 2. So left side, right side. And Left. Couple comments for left. Left it is. Right goes back. All right, we're going to cut this from the bottom so I can just dump it. Okay, we're also going to ask for a number between, this paper tape is horrible. Ask for a number between 1 and 12. Let's do it like this. 1 and 12. To where the sticker's face in front. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And 4. First one up. Right was a sexy one, though. We got the right back here. All right, 4. 4 is the box. There's 1, 2, 3, and here's 4. I'm just grabbing a platy. Steve says, all right, one time. We're just going to do one. Sounds good, bud. All right. Let's, here, while he's sending over that one, let's go ahead and random up some teams. We're already verified on payments, so let's pull this on screen. I got Rebecca in spot number 1. Robert Renaud's in 2, Kurt McHenry in 3, Robert Bryan in 4, Rebecca Patterson's in 5, Chase Watson in 6, Steve Mosca 7, 8, and 9, Rebecca's in 10. There's my list. And now let's bring the random up. Here's round 2. 26 Multiverse Series 2 Baseball and 121 Bowman Platinum, 2-box, triple random, live field number 2 for today, 4/8/26. Again, 5 times on the randomizer, Diamondbacks down to Nats, 30 teams on the list. Just like last time, guys. Here we go. Good luck. 1, 2, 3, 4, and there's 5. Cardinals down to the Blue Jays. Copying. And pasting. And then let me zoom in for you guys. There we go. All right, Rebecca, I've got you with the Cardinals, Rays, and Angels. Robert Renaud, Tigers, Royals, Cubs. Kurt McHenry, Red Sox, Guardians, Yankees. Robert Bryant with the Mariners, Pirates, and the Mets. Rebecca, Braves, Padres, and Twins. Chase with the Giants, Brewers, and Rockies. Steve Mosca with the A's, Marlins, Nats. Astros, Diamondbacks, Dodgers. Orioles, White Sox, and Rangers. And then Rebecca with the Phillies, Reds, and the Blue Jays. And then Steve, let me know which box number you like, bud. I got 1 through 11 left. Steve got payment, bud. So yeah, just when you get a chance, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Which one you like, bud? And I tell you what, while he's figuring out which box he likes, I'm gonna set that down there. I'm gonna go ahead and start cutting the packs. Yeah, let's tell you what. I'm gonna leave the trade window open. If you guys want to start, keep offering up teams. Let me know if you want the list back up. And if we don't hear anything by the time I'm done cutting all these packs open, we'll churn through it. It takes me a minute to do that, so might as well keep that trade window open while we do that. There's our box. Doesn't look like we got any trade talk, so again, last call. We didn't have much starting today in the late window, did we? It's a lot easier for me to watch the evening games than it is the morning games. I think there was only like one that hadn't started. I can't remember who it was though. It wasn't a great one. Ooh, 20 packs. It's a lot of packs. Again, I'm keeping the trade window open here for just a minute, but just a couple more here while we cut these packs. No action yet. I'm waiting for one of these platinums to pop us a big one. Give me a big vet auto. See like a Judge or a Trout. Ohtani. Come on. Make it happen. All right. I got no comments, so teams are locked up. Let's do it. Steve, if you want to pick the box number, confirm payment, you're good. 1 through 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Let me know which one you like, bud. I'm gonna get back in the chat on my phone, so that way if I like being on there on my phone too, so if it starts like lagging or anything, I can look down and see it. Okay. Alec Boehm rookie. Dasan Brown, Omar Estevez, Clark Schmidt, renowned rookies, Trevor Story, Jacob deGrom, Cade Cavalli, JT Ginn, Blake Snell, Tristan McKenzie, Jorge Soler, Josh Donaldson, Nick Gonzalez, Austin Martin, Geraldo Perdomo, Miguel Cabrera, Jordan Walker, Nick Frasso, Eric Pena. We just got this auto. 192 out of 199. Royals. Royals were Robert in the 2. Pena auto. Rafi Devers, Chris Bryant, Eduardo Garcia, Ismael Mena, Tristan Casas, Anthony Rizzo, Casey Mize, CJ Van Eyck, and Kevin Alcantara. Top load this one. Yeah, this was part of that Eric and Eric box. Yordan Alvarez, Freddie Freeman, Christian Yelich, Robert Hassel, Emerson Hancock, Andrew Vaughn, renowned rookies, Gleyber Torres, Shane Bieber, Clayton Beater, Cole Wilcox. Tyler Callahan is auto number 2. Reds. Let's see. Cincy is somewhere. Where are you? There they are. Rebecca in the 10. Evan White, Ketel Marte, Tanner Burns, Casey Martin, Luis Garcia, renowned rookies, Christian Pache, Ryan Mountcastle, Nasim Nunez, Seth Johnson, Austin Hendrick, Nate Pearson, Luis Robert, Nick York, Yolbert Sanchez. And then, Steve, I just noticed that when you claimed, you said one random Percy. So you've already given me that answer. I just put that together. Aaron Nola, Fernando Tatis, Javier Baez, Isaiah Green, Jordan Westberg, Wander Franco, Ke'Bryan Hayes, Chris Sale, Mike Trout, Tyler Callahan, George Kirby, Aaron Judge, Jose Altuve, Mick Abel, Blaze Jordan, Jason Dominguez, Yerman Mercedes, Cody Bellinger, Austin Wells, Jared Kelly, Alfonso Rivas for the Cubs. That one's to $2.99, $2.15 out of $2.99. Cubbies. That is Robert Renaud in the 2. And then Joe Adell. Robert got the auto earlier in the 2 spot. Now the parallel. Last stack should be one more number. Charlie Blackmon, Christopher Morel, Asa Lacey, Alec Boehm, renowned rookies, J.D. Martinez, Ian Anderson, Jazz Chisholm, Gilberto Jimenez, Dylan Dingler, Paul Goldschmidt, Mookie Betts, Ezekiel Duran, Jake Eater, Braylon Marquez, Lewin Diaz, Austin Meadows, Daniel Cabrera, Carmen Mlodzinski, Nick Gonzalez, Keibert Ruiz, Manny Machado, Mason Martin, Freddie Valdez, Jose Altuve, $2.37 out of $2.99. Then Garrett Cole. Watched him go 0 for 4 with 3 strikeouts last night. I needed him with 2 bases. I had him and Christian Walker. Walker got it done. Altuve going to Houston. Houston is Steve Mosca in the 8. All right. Come on now. First multiverse out of the case. And then I got Steve for a random. Steve picked up a random multiverse. Steve, let me know. Make sure you're in here, and I'll grab you one. I'll grab you a random and cut right after this. So make sure you're here. All right. Slab. PSA feels like. And it is PSA slab. It is a 10. We like 10s. Sapphire. Jonah Tong, first Bowman, PSA 10 Sapphire. So one of the better Mets prospects. Who's got the Mets? Robert Bryant in the 4. Jonah Tong, PSA 10, 25 Bowman Sapphire. First Bowman. That's it, bud. Nothing wrong with that one. All right, let me hang on, let me print this list here real fast. I thought I printed that. I guess I did not. File, print. And then if I'm grabbing random, man, I'm going 3. When you Astro Secret, when they play a lower ranked team, they skunk. When they play a better ranked team, they do better. All right, that's fair. I'm going number 3. Even better. Yeah, you picked the nice, man. Called the shot then. Well done. All right, here was the recap there. We had Jose Altuve was to 299. Alfonso Rivas was to 299. Tyler Callahan, base auto. And Eric Pena to 199 auto. Jonah Tong, first Bowman Sapphire, 25 Bowman Sapphire, PSA 10. The dime. All right, guys, that is round deuce. All right, Steve, are you here, bud? I just want to make sure you're in here for the open. I don't want to open it without you. I grabbed you at random, went with number 3. Drink more water. Force it down. All right, let me message him real fast. Yeah, I'm not seeing a response from Steve. We can go back live for a second to cut it. I want you to be here, man. Oh, there he is. Okay, perfect. Hey, gotcha. Cool. All right, man. I didn't want to cut it without you, so I grabbed you at random. I went with 3, just number I always go. All right, Steve. Good luck, bud. Come on. Let me see that headliner. I got 2 in this one. 2 raw. All right, let's go. First, a pearl. Pedro Catuy, first Bowman on a pearl. That's a nice bonus. Bonus in the back. It's supposed to be the bonus card. Pedro Catuy, first Bowman pearl. Nice, man. So they're not numbered, but they're allegedly to like 5. I think they were numbered at one point. The autos they numbered to 5. But yeah, tougher pulls for sure. That's out of a pearl pack. From is it from Bowman or Bowman Chrome? I think it's from Bowman. Maybe it might be Bowman Chrome. Not sure. All right, next one up. Come on. Corbin auto to 99. So Topps 35th anniversary on card. 21 out of 99. Corbin Carroll. That's on the 1990 Topps baseball auto from 25 Topps. Would be from Topps. Was it from Series 1? I believe so. It's from Flagship. The pair. Absolutely, bud. Appreciate you, man. Nice. Can't go wrong with a pearl and a Corbin auto. If anybody else is looking to crack one, let me know. Otherwise, we can go ahead and call it. My sorter is out of town for the next week or so, so I got to sort them all. I'm not saying it in the streams because it's too much to explain. It's just easier to run through because that is normally how it works. But I'm trying to stay on top of it, so I'm gonna stay here and sort everything as we're going through it because I can't spend all day Monday sorting. I'm gonna try to chip away at it. All right, guys. Well, again, thanks for letting me break for you guys. Congrats on all the hitters tonight. If I wasn't able to get you a hit, hopefully I'll get you guys on the next one. We'll be back up tomorrow with a fresh mixer. And, yeah, guys, look forward to seeing y'all then. Thanks, guys. Have a great night, and I'll catch y'all tomorrow.